Close.
Match Jonas Kappa.
Today we lost 2 tie breaks, close.
And
But we are happy.
with him is Seabirds.
Yes, the next one is Bangkok, and we expect to do it better.
All right, this is our final game of the entire tournament.
Be like this, the first of the team.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations for a great tournament. We'll see you.
Thank you. Bye.
This is set to be a great match. They've met in one of the rounds earlier on in the weekend. But watch out for Milan Sievers for Germany. And here's our man again. Watch this serve. It's bringing rain.
Oh!
And another good start.
He does it again, Mark.
He doesn't need the sun to do it.
That's why he's the crowd favorite.
That's even higher, but it's gone out.
A good try over there. He got the first one in.
Well, he got a lot more of them in this afternoon against the Spanish. Oh, and not the best start. With Carper putting it into the net for the first unforced service ever. Buckner to serve. And just snuck in, 3-1.
All right, and Germany gets that point to make this a 1-point deficit. Let's see Sievers now at the line. Buckner catches the top of the tape, but still seals the deal with some help from the net.
Four-3, the first switch of this grand final. The battle for the gold medal of the Milan Open 2018. Carper to serve.
Buckner pretty unstoppable so far here in the first set, up by 2. Oh, wow! It's not over until the whistle blows, and Russia, another point in the lead. Buckner unable to even dive after that ball. Very fast coming off the hands of Sievers.
So Milan Sievers to serve.
Oh, man, net touch violation called on Sievers. Very tough mistake after 2 consecutive digs from Karpa. There you go. Nice touch at the top.
Dragging them back, 7-5 in favor of Russia.
On the line for Mishkiv, very deadly with those placement shots. We all know Mischief has great control over where he wants his balls to go. Yup.
Stolen.
Set went over off the hands of Karpa, and Mischief took advantage, getting there first.
Already the second switch. Rattling through the first half of this final match.
Oh! Great set from Karpa and Sievers to put it away.
Set by Mischief with the blast from Buckner, and deflects off the Germans. 10 points to 6. Here we go with a sky high one again, ladies and gents. And he's put it.
The people asking for one more. Let's see if he does it. Oh, and a timeout called by Team Germany. They are down by 5 points. And definitely the morale can't be that low because they are getting incredible hits as well. Seaver is getting that down the line power hit. That was a pretty extraordinary play there. Karpa set him up nicely.
I'm wondering about today. We understood why he was hitting that ball so high on the serves with the sun, the midday sun there blasting down on the court. But I think now it's more of a, he knows he can do it. It's more of a bit of showboating and giving a bit of thrill to the crowd.
Well, no, too, because Mischief, you can see when it gets that high, when it's coming down, it's so fast and it loses its spin, so it moves on its way down as well. So the speed on its way down, as well as the float, it's very difficult to receive.
Looks good.
Let's see if he does it again. As Russia gets back to the service line. They are up by 5 points with Mischief to serve. Oh, catch and throw violation called on Germany.
That's another one back, 12-6. Here he goes again. Mischief is up to Mischief. Here we go again. It's bringing rain this time.
Oh, wow. Wow, he is on fire. That is 2 points in a row.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Will he go for it again? Yes, he is. This is awesome to watch. Up there again. Oh, it's not going to make.
Oh, that one's straight down into their court.
Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. But 13-7.
Wow, and he comes back. They are on fire right before our technical time out. Oh, again, we would like to announce to our audience, please turn off your flash on your camera.
Yeah.
If you are wanting to take videos or pictures, please take off the flash.
It distracts the players, gets in their eyes, and there's plenty of light on this court, and cameras are that good these days that you do not need a flash. So please respect the players and also the officials as well. If you're taking photos or video, no flashes, thank you. But we're in for one exciting match, 14-7 in favour of the Russians. Twice as many points as they come back from the technical timeout. And Buckner to serve now. I'm sure he's pretty straight when it comes to that. He'll just try and put it over the net and put pressure on Milan Sievers, and that's Jonas Kappa.
Sievers powering it down off the block of Mischief. We both know, Mark, that is not his strongest suit at the net.
No, definitely not. But Mischief is good at inspiring. He's a good captain.
Outside from Sievers.
From their angle, it didn't look like it was outside, but...
Yeah, that got them pretty shocked, but
yeah.
no contesting that call.
Just so the angle that you're looking at it, you know that Cassie, just the way it can be deceiving.
Oh, wow, and he powers it back down. We really need a Jumbotron for replays of these rallies.
Here he goes again. No, he's going for the straight one this time. He wants to wrap this set up.
Great comeback here from Karpa, lobbing it down cross court.
Oh.
Lost his footing a bit
come up
there.
for the block, and he just hung up there and...
No, he lost his footing a bit there. It wasn't that he was afraid of.
Mischief was...
Sievers.
well, he's up to Mischief. I like it.
Oh, back to you.
Sievers is going, well, I'll have some of that.
Yeah, Sievers is going atomical now on Russia, wanting to gain back their lead from earlier. Let's see if they can tie it up.
Oh.
That is a net touch violation.
Yeah. The excitement of that open invitation for Buckner was just too much, and he just leant over a bit too hard.
Yeah,
So
but that was
going to a time out. No, it's a change. It's a switch, sorry.
But also, Mark, that was a good decision on the part of Karpa, because even if Bachner did not get a net touch call on that one, he would have been called on an overreach. A comeback, this time from Bachner.
17-12. An extremely critical time now for both teams. Buckner to serve. Plays it safe. That's way too long. And you don't want to be doing shots like that with a set in the balance at 18-12 in favour of Russia. So last weekend in Langkawi, the Russians made the final where they picked up the runners-up and the silver medal. They're determined to take it one step. (19-13). Milan Sievers to serve. At set point, 20-13. Here we go with another sky high one. Not quite sky high, but it was high.
Well, another set point for Russia. Oh, great shot from Stevers.
Saved another set point. 20 points to 15 on the switch.
Yeah, they're hanging on there. Hanging on, Mark. Let's see if they can tie it up. That's 5 points. A lot of pressure on Germany.
What's Jonas Maxkarper going to do with this one? That's it. The first set to Russia. 20 points to 15.
Well, you can really tell, Mark, from the very beginning, Russia was in control of the match. They were in control of their own play, but they were also setting the pace for Germany.
And the other thing, too, is that these two met earlier on in the weekend with the Germans victorious. And obviously they've learned a bit from that, the Russians. And going there to come out and taking out the first set. So a bit of TLC, tender loving care being issued to the playing surface.
Yeah, that's also a good advantage for both sides. It's all about how they're going to handle the knowledge they have now about their first meeting and how they're going to adjust and what new things they're going to bring to the table, just like Mishkiv and his serves. And
it's also not the first time they met either. Met plenty of times in previous tournaments. Low fives on the way through.
We all know that Russia is coming off of a win. So,
no, second last week.
He got second.
Second in Langkawi last week from the Austrians, but they wanted to step it up once more time. Ooh, bit long in the shot for Buckner. Carper to serve. Oh, he nearly crash-tackled the post then.
Yeah, good hustle. Would have gotten there if there wasn't a pole there. But good effort, showing that they're going all out.
That's why they had padding around the post.
Great look, no one around down the line.
To get on the board there. And you're saying about Russia being in that final last week. The German team got into the semi-quarterfinals, pardon me.
Mishkiv thinking that one was inside, but just misses the line. Good on Karpa running after it, making sure that it did not indeed stay in their court.
Great little deflection too. Nice little touch from Mishkiv.
Yeah, that was great teamwork too. A good call on the part of Buckner, telling Mishkiv to put it down the line. Inside for Sievers.
But that's all it takes.
Just a little bit. You don't need to power it down. Soft touch. It's enough.
Oh, that's it.
Outside, that's going to be consecutive errors now for Russia.
5-2 on the switch.
Definitely what Germany needs. Set 2 should be theirs if they want to have a chance at getting that gold medal.
Well, it's reversal of the way the first set started. There's a big open hole there that was too inviting for its own good. And
yeah, unreal how quick he is, Mark.
oh, yeah, with those arms. Like a propeller.
Inside, calling it. Taras Mishkiv on fire. 2 up, 2 down so far for him. Inside, Germany definitely wanting to take that server away from Mishkiv as fast as possible. They are deadly. Nice lob to the back to gain back service advantage, and now we have a 1-point game. Cut shot, great call from Karpa. Always important to have teamwork out there on the court. Inside, right on the line for Russia.
Let's come close to the highest one tonight.
Wow!
Oh, that's an ace.
Unbelievable!
That's what you call a 1,000-foot ace from the top.
You could not see
Taras
that.
Mishkiv popped the mischief. He did it. They let it go, thinking he was going to go out.
Incredible. Mishkiv.
Stevens is still shaking his head and he's shrugging his shoulders as his teammate.
That is a catch and throw violation.
Oh, the emotion's starting to come out, Cassie.
Yep, tensions are high. Everything is at stake right here. This is the last match. And it's for the gold and a lot of points for the FIVB record.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's all about. It's not the prize money. The yellow card has been shown for dissent.
That is his second yellow card of the day.
Didn't he get another one last night? Oh, today, was it? I thought he got one last night as well. Yeah.
Oh,
They pull one back.
just like that. Instead of, just like you said, Mark, instead of contesting the calls, just come back with another point.
So Milan Sievers to serve.
Wow.
Oh, and he serves and blocks and takes the point.
Just like that, Germany back in the lead by a point. That one is outside. The net definitely played a part in that. Traveled the top a little bit. Could have gotten a bit more height to totally avoid the net. But let's see how they come back.
And that's way over the top. And another.
Yeah, an error you don't need at this point, Mark. Oh! 3 rejections delivered by Sievers. They're aiming for that lead before our technical timeout. Great lob to the back right before we go into our technical timeout with the score at 10-11. We're seeing now that the target of Germany has shifted. In set number 1, they were targeting Bachner, but right now, almost every ball being sent over to Mishkiv. Let's see how that plays out. If Russia can come back and take the second set, or if we're going to push forward into a deciding set. Right now, we'd like to remind everyone tuning in, please go ahead and follow all of our social media handles to check out exclusive photos and videos. On Instagram, we are at Beach Volleyball Republic, on Twitter at BVR_PH, and on Facebook at Beach Volleyball Republic. You can also check out the photos by looking up the hashtag FIVB World Tour Manila and hashtag FIVB Manila Open 2018. Right now, we're going to get back to the game. Set number 2, for those of you just now joining us. Russia trails by 1. And now serving is Taras Mishkiv. Well, didn't get an ace on that one, but you could see the hesitation on the receive. Did not want to mess that one up. Wow! Bachner to put it away. But incredible speed displayed there from Karpov. Was a valiant effort, but just went over, and Sievers could not deliver on that joust. Off the block again of Bachner. A little too late on that block. Oh, right on the line for Karpov. That was almost an outside ball. Good thing it didn't touch the antenna there. Net touch violation called on Sievers. Unfortunate error, seeing as though Karpov was very present for that dig.
Karpov, just in his body language, you can see how unimpressed he is. Here we go again, folks.
Yeah, pretty obvious net touch violation again. 2 in a row now for Sievers.
13-14.
Outside. Well, you know, Mark, what Spain, if we remember correctly, what Spain did when they saw that they were struggling to get those boom balls from Mishkiv. Oh, before I continue that, another timeout called, this time from Germany.
Yeah, they need to get their act together, so to speak, and settle down. They're getting a bit flustered, particularly Jonas Karpov. You can see the body language and the way he's already had the yellow card, and he's just edging that line before stepping over it. He's got to pull himself back. And I wouldn't be surprised if his teammate Milan Seaver said, hey, let's go and have a sit down and see what happens.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. But again, going back to the semifinals matchup between Russia and Spain, we saw when Spain was struggling to get those boom balls, Alejandro was the one who would get every single receive. And so let's see later if that is what's going to happen for...
And then later in the match, they aimed one back at his brother, Javier, and he blew it again when they aimed for the other side of the court.
Let's see what Germany does. Tied at 14, needing this set to stay alive in the match.
Now, is it worth Taras Mishkiv to go again at his unique serve.
Well, he's only gotten one wrong so far.
He's going for the front on.
Got that one off the chest of Mishkiv. Sievers draws the first point from their timeout.
Oh, and not what you need at this, well, not at any time of the set.
Yeah, but this one, a
this
crucial error.
Yeah. Buckner, his turn.
Yep, Buckner having a bit of difficulty there with the off-speed attacks of Sievers. Unable to block them consistently. Inside from Mishkiv. That's a deep cross-court kill. Yeah, that's a quick 1-2. Great decision making on the part of Karpa. Taking the lead, putting up points for Germany. Down the line, inside, tying this game up again at 17.
And it's
high pressure game, Mark.
It sure is. Buckner to serve.
Outside.
Too big. Yeah, you're right. Outside. 18-17 for the switch.
And just like that, Russia is now in the lead. 18-17.
In the box seat, as they say, on the home stretch of this second set. Ooh.
Oh, that was a great adjustment made by Sievers.
Yeah, I made that Russians scramble there.
Yeah, that set was way outside, but he made it work with that super cut shot.
Just wiping the glasses, wiping the hands, pardon me, getting a bit of sand in his mouth. It's not the best thing to do all over his face. It's only kids that like eating dirt. Good scrambling defence by Sievers, but more so by Carper, who ran to the net to try and assist his teammate. 19-18.
Germany back in the lead. What's really important, Mark, is being able to get the point from the serve, because there's a lot of back and forth. So the team that will get the point after a good receive from a serve, they're the ones who will get the point.
And a timeout being called, I think, by Russia that time. Their one. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of this second set. Germany in front by a solitary point. Well, we saw a dramatic finish to the previous set. But what's going to happen here? Can the Germans maintain this lead and go to the third set without a tie break? Or are the Russians going to surprise? Well, they won't surprise us, but come back.
Do you have a prediction, Mark?
Tiebreaker.
Will there be a third set is the question.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But Germany are in the box seat at the moment to stop that happening. To make sure that does happen, pardon me, to go to the third set. But after we've seen particularly what happened in that first set,
Back up again, tied at 19. Russia fighting tooth and nail against Germany.
As we saw in that bronze medal match, how that set could change so quickly.
Oh, just misses the line. That
So
is out.
this is set point at the moment in the Germans' favour. So do we go to a tiebreaker or can Germany take it from here?
Through the block. And of course, we all know you have to win by 2 points. So we have the first deuce here in set number 2.
Yeah, the Russians won the first one 21-14. Can you please keep your flashes shut?
Oh, and Sievers scores again for Germany, and they take the advantage. Serving for the second time for the set. Through the block again. They are still alive. You know, Mark, what's really shocking to me is that the consistency, no matter how high, how good the reception is from Germany, Mishkiv, very consistent with serving the boom balls on this side of the court. Yeah, that could have been an accident if he went after that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much runoff there when you're running at full pelt to try and get an out-of-control ball. Sievers serving for the set. Oh, and that's the set. We've tied it all up at 1 each. We're going for the third set in the battle for the gold medal here at the first ever Manila Open 2018.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. We are going to set number 3.
Fantastic volleyball.
Yeah, those are the highlights so far of this match. Definitely the serves of Mishkiv. And looking at that second set, when Germany was at set point, they could have definitely ended it at 21. But the defense of Russia, unparalleled. Even those one-handed reaches, such control.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to step it up a notch because the desperation will continue in this third and final set. And the third and final set of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour here at this historic occasion for the Manila Open 2018. And just repeating to everybody here, please refrain. Do not take flashes with your photographs. Please do not take flashes with your photographs.
All right, welcome once again. Set number 3 between Russia and Germany. The deciding and final set here for the Manila Open.
And look at who's going to start. Here he goes again. Oh, and he pushes it right back to the back corner to take the point, does Milan Sievers.
Yeah, Sievers really flying in there. They look pretty determined, Mark.
I think it's equally as much with the Russians.
Well, honestly, that looked like a pretty low set, but Mishkiv definitely made it work. Got through the block of Sievers with just the right amount of power.
I love the way he scarpers around the court.
Mishkiv draws the next point. Keeps the lead for Russia. Sievers beats him at the top of the net.
Sievers is always dangerous. He's got the height, he's got the reach, and he's got the foresight to put it in some good spots.
Wow, great discernment from Sievers, going for that block even though it was pretty far from the net. Right before our first court switch here in set number 3. Germany up by 1. With defense like that, with a blocker like Sievers, Karpa's job becomes much easier, and he was able to put it away with a down-the-line shot. Trying for a 1-2, but Mishkiv out of place for that. Could not connect, and it sailed outside the opponent's court. Oh, Karpa was doing a great job with the defense. Just too short there at the front of the net. Unable to get there in time. And Russia needing to rack up those points. They still trail by 2.
And just letting people know, if you are witnessing a game of beach volleyball for the first time, in the third set it only goes to 15 points and a switch every 5 if you're wondering why they walk around after 5 points. But first to 15 with a 2-point lead.
Outside, you do not want to be making those types of errors here in set number 3 especially. The lead is extended for Germany. They are now up by 4. Through the block of Sievers.
He's very dangerous at the net, isn't he? Mischief.
Powerful spikes coming off the hands of Sievers.
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous at the net too. We shouldn't forget about him on the opposition. 8-4.
Well, I've always said before, Mark, it's not a question about power. Consistency is key.
True, and he's pretty good at that too, particularly in this set.
Inside again from Bachner.
Pulls one back.
You only get a couple rallies at a time.
Oh, that's the intensity of this one. We haven't seen a long rally in this set, in this game. There he goes again.
Wow! Looking for an overreach. Referee is not going to give it to him.
Yeah, Erwin Cordero, he's not into the mood for bargaining.
Yeah, that's a good call for him. He sees it at the top of the net. Sends Russia back to their spots. Continues on with the game.
Pulls a point back. Another switch.
Yep, just like that. That's all you need. Next point. Always thinking about the next point.
And just let him please stay around for the presentation to the top 3 of the Women's Championship and the top 3 of the men.
Off the block again of Bachner. Still, he's been struggling with that off-speed attacks of Sievers, not really being able to block them since set number 1. Oh, Karpa,
Wonderful
great
touch
effort.
from Mischief. Sorry.
Great effort from Germany, but not enough. Yeah, you can really see the ball moving in the air, Mark.
Yeah, this wind is, and it's gusting a little bit too.
The
So
players are gonna
I
have to-
don't know if Mischief will be trying any of them high balls again tonight.
We will see.
I think it's too critical in this set to do it. Oh, they're getting one step closer to the gold medal. Other German team with a nice little point there from Max Karpa. So
And
it's another.
that's another timeout called by Russia. Germany doing an excellent job. They had a rough start there in set number 1, but definitely coming back strong here in the 3rd set. It looks like they're gonna, what do you think, Mark? Does it look like they're gonna win it all?
Well, I wouldn't be betting against them at this stage if I was a betting man at 12 points to 7 lead. But as we've seen, how many games have been in this tournament? 30 odd games in the 40 odd games in the last 4 days. We've seen people come back. It's just the momentum can change in an instant.
We can see right now some intense conversations happening on both sides. It's a very nerve-wracking moment. This is the last set of the entire tournament. But again, gusto po namin ipaalala ang ating mga manonood. Pagkatapos po nito, meron po tayong awarding ceremony. Kaya manatili po tayo mamaya at supportahan ang ating mga nanalo sa laro nitong weekend sa FIVB World Tour. What a hit coming off the hands of Wagner. That is exactly what they were looking for as they called their timeout earlier. That is definitely a momentum killer. Let's see if it works. Hopefully they will be able to tie this game up, but Germany not slowing down. And he beats Wagner at the net. 2 points away from gaining the gold.
5th in Langkawi last week. Are they going to step it up? And
oh! Mishkin moving the line a
Match
little bit with
point.
his foot.
are Russia going to be runners-up and claim the silver twice in 2 weekends?
Inside, they are still in this, but that's a big deficit to come back from, Mark. Let's see.
Massive deficit when
Oh, and look at, he's gonna do a boom ball. Oh wow, that is risky.
he's confident.
That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have your champions. For the
Germany, Max Jonas Karpa and Milan Sievers. And again, runners-up, the winners of the silver medal, Russia, Taras Mishkiv and Peter Buckner.
Congratulations once again to both of our teams. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause.
Yeah, hey, thank you guys. A very entertaining match. And even with the yellow card, they get through. The smile on Max Carper's face now.
What a game, Mark. That was extremely intense.
Yep.
Great fight shown from both sides. But Germany, just that extra push to go away with the win.
And please stay around for the prize giving ceremony and show your appreciation to not only the players that have made this event possible, the top 3 in the women and the top 3 in the men, but all the officials that have worked so hard after the last 4 days to ensure this event runs as smoothly as it has. It's going to be an entertaining night to finish it off.
Well,
thank
Mark,
you.
It's been fun.
Thank you. It's been excellent to be with you. An
It's been
awesome
a great
weekend.
tournament. Great 4 days with you. Couldn't have had it with anybody else. Way to go. All right, everybody. Like Mark said, sana po manatili kayo para sa ating awarding. Manatili po tayo sana para supportahan ang ating mga nanalo. Maraming salamat po. We're going to be beginning our awarding ceremony in a short bit. So stick around for that.
Ito, dito. Ah, save yun. Lagay mo na ito doon. Tayo dyan. Nasa labas. Kasi isang
Patalikod pa, patalikod. Is that good, Aldo? Be right. Onte. Kanan, onte. Yeah. Yeah, okay siya.
One shot. I forget this guy's here, so. Is it good? Huh?
have some problems with the sky balls from the Russian team. So our reception was not good, but we're getting better and better. And after 2 sets, we have no problems anymore with the sky balls. Then our reception was good, and we hit every ball into the fence.
1-2, 1-2. Could I just invite all players, officials, referees, sand maintenance guys to assemble at the players' enclosure, please. Everybody, all the officials, from referees all the way down, please assemble at the players' enclosure. Thank you.
Manila, coming away with the gold medal, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm speechless. Unbelievable. Never expected that. It's just awesome. That's awesome. Nothing more to say. No words needed.
An incredible setup for next weekend. Through your preparations, it's going to carry on.
Yeah, it's now going back to reality. Qualification on Thursday in Bangkok. So we take a day off tomorrow. We go to Bangkok. And on Thursday, next tournament starts.
I'm going to keep it short. It's a great day for Germany with winning the gold medal. Congratulations to you both.
Thanks.
Any words to the Manila fans here who come out to watch you guys play?
Pretty nice that so many people came, and just awesome. Just awesome.
Thanks.
Yes, one question. How tough was it to come back from after the first set?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Second set was pretty close, so I think it was 21 to 23, so there was no gap, and it was step by step, 1 point for them, 1 point for us. So in the end we make one break and win the set, so that was very important.
Okay, I'm going to have to cut it because I'm going to grab the next team. I'll bring in the next team, Russia, and then if you guys want to carry on.
There you go.
Thank you. Dankeschön.
Sehr gerne. Danke.
Team Ruska.
No worries, it's good.
Guys, Germany! Guys, over here, interview!
They need to change. You have another chance later at the ceremony. Okay? Thanks. Sorry, guys. Tak, Ruska. Let's give Wagner, silver medalist at Manila Open 2018. Another silver to add to your collection. How do you feel?
So it's great that we can go to the podium in the second tournament in a row. And the tournament for us was so hard. We go straight from qualification. We are so happy that we can go to the final day. We are so happy.
Tough game against the Germans. You started off really well, but they came back.
We have a lot of games in this tournament. We have 8 games, and I think our physical condition was not so good than German team. And we play not so nice as German in the third set.
Fans love your sky ball. Focus on the sky ball.
Yes, it's our secret weapon.
Secret weapon that maybe for Bangkok Open next weekend. Imagine.
I will go with another teammate to the Bangkok. I want to go to the podium in the third in a row tournament.
But who was for getting this far and getting away with the gold medal? Congratulations.
Спасибо.
Now I'd like to invite all the media onto the accredited media to come onto the court and stand behind the official videographer. All media, accredited media, are invited to come onto the court behind the official videographer.
Malaysia was good. Philippines is good too.
And could I invite all the VIPs to proceed to assemble just in front of the production tent alongside the officers of the event. Please, all the VIPs that have been invited to attend, I invite you to assemble at the presentation tent. And I hope all the officials are ready around the players' enclosure as we get ready for this historic first prize giving ceremony for the Manila Open 2018.
Nice one, Sinjin. Nice one.
Well, ladies and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, volleyball fans, welcome to the finale of the first ever beach volleyball event in the Philippines here at Manila, a very historic event. And now we have the highlight for many of the weekend, which is the historic awarding ceremony for the top 3 of the women and the men's competition. But before we commence this, with the formality of the ceremony, it is my pleasure to first invite the people that without them there is no event. And they are the men and women who have made the very backbone of this year's edition of the event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome here on centre court the Manila Open for 2018, the court officials who include the referees, line judges, line scorers, the boys and girls on the sidelines, on the scoreboard, the ball boys and girls, and sand rakers who have done a marvellous job. On behalf of the organisers, thank you for your efforts, dedication, incredible support, and very hard work over the last 4 days of competition to make it all possible. Could you please put your hands together and give these guys a big round of applause? As we said, without them, we do not have an event. And ladies and gentlemen, also the 2018 edition of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour in Manila Open could not have been made possible without the incredible support of our partners and sponsors. On that note, I would like to extend our gratitude to Ms. Joyce Derrick, the marketing head of Dataland Incorporated. Miss Leanne Agdiani, Operations Manager of the Sands SM by the Bay at this marvellous venue. Mr. Tony Boyd Leo, the honorary guest Manila Open 2018. Also, Miss Gretchen Ho, the co-founder of the Beach Volleyball Republic. Mr. Richard Palou, the Secretary General, Lorong Volleyball sa Pilipinas Incorporated, the LVPI. Mr. Peter Keiko, the Vice President, Lorong Volleyball sa Pilipinas Incorporated. Mr. Andrew Ching, the Chief Executive Officer of E+ Global. And finally, Mr. Lou Chang, the FIVB Beach Volleyball Technical Delegate. Please, a round of applause for all our VIPs. With that, let us begin the official ceremony. Please join in us and welcome the top 3 finishers from the women's tournament onto centre court. In 3rd position, from Paraguay, Miss Bobadilla and Miss Amarilla. in second position, taking out the silver medal. From Spain, Miss Soria and Miss Caro. And winning the gold medal in first place, please welcome from Japan, Miss Taki and Miss Kutono. I'd like to now invite the women from Paraguay to step on the podium in third position. And I'd like to call on Mr. Lu Cheng, the FIVB Beach Volleyball Technical Director, to present the bronze medal. And I'd like to call on Mr. Tony Boy Leo, the honorary guest of the Manila Open 2018, to present the mock check. Big round of applause. And now for Ms. Joyce Dayrick, the marketing head of Dataland Incorporated, to present a token of appreciation. And now I'd like to invite the women from Spain to climb the podium in second place, Miss Soria and Miss Caro. Try again. I'd like to invite Mr. Peter Keiko, the Vice President of Lorong Volleyball Sa Pilipinas Incorporated, to present the silver medal to the team in second place from Spain. And now I'd like to call on Miss Gretchen Ho, the co-founder of Beach Volleyball Republic, to present the next mock check to the Spanish team. Big round of applause. Now I'd like to call upon Miss Leanne Egbayani, the Operations Manager of Sands SM by the Bay, to present the token of appreciation to the Spanish team. And now the moment we've been waiting for, the presentation of the gold medal. I invite the women from Japan to climb the podium, Miss Kasano and Miss Taki. And please welcome the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of E+ Global, Mr. Andrew Ching, to present the gold medal to our victors. And now to present the mock check to the winners, the Japanese team, I would like to call upon Mr. Richard Palu, Secretary General of Lorong Volleyball Sa Pilipinas Incorporated. And now, to present the token of appreciation, I'd like to call upon Ms. Joyce Direct, the Marketing Head of Dataland Incorporated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Japan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after the photo's been taken of all the women on the podium, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Japan. now I'd like to invite the VIPs, back on all the VIPs to come on the podium for a group photo for our with our first, second and third place getters of the Women's Manila Open for 2018. Everybody done? Thanks to the VIPs for coming. And ladies, first, second and third ladies, could you come down to this side of the podium? Guys, should have come down and just stand in here, ladies, until we do the men's ceremony. Thank you, and a big round of applause for our top three in the Women's Manila Open for 2018. Now, I'd like to commence the ceremony for the presentation of the men's medals for first, second and third in the Manila Open for 2018. In third position, from Switzerland, I'd like to introduce Mr. Zenbergen and Mr. Kissling. And in second place, taking out the bronze medal from Russia, Mr. Buckner and Mr. Mishchev. And now, for the winners of the gold medal from Germany, Mr. Kappa and Mr. Sievers. Please give a big round of applause to our winners of the gold medal from Germany, Mr. Kappa and Mr. Sievers. What a great event they put on, a contest against the Russians. It's been a great event all round, and I must say, thanks to everybody that's been involved in this, and hopefully it'll be the start of many years to come of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour coming to Manila at this magnificent venue next to the Sands SM by the Sea. And now I'd like to ask our third place guys to win in the bronze medal position from Switzerland, please, on the podium for third place. Well done. Big round of applause. Now I'd like to call on Mr. Lu Chang, the FIVB Beach Volleyball Technical Delegate, to present the bronze medal to our third place winners. Now to present the mock check, I'd like to call on Mr. Anthony Liao, the honorary guest of the Manila Open in 2018. And I'd like to call on the marketing head of Dataland Incorporated, Ms. Joyce Dayrit, to present the token of appreciation. And now I'd like to call on the Russia team to step onto the podium in second place. Big round of applause for Taras Mishkin and Peter Buckner. And I'd like to call on the Vice President of Lorong Volleyball, Sa Pilipinas Incorporated, Mr. Peter Keiko, to present the silver medal. They put up a great fight, the Russians. They're just second place for the second time in 2 weekends. And now I'd like to call on the co-founder of Beach Volleyball Republic, Ms. Gretchen Ho, to present the mock check. Every little dollar helps in this game. And now to present the token of appreciation, the Assistant Mall Manager of Sands SM by the Bay, Miss Leanne Egbayani. And now our worthy winners of the gold medal. I'd like to invite from Germany, Mr. Max Karper and Milan Sievers to come up to the top step. Well done, guys. A big round of appreciation. And I'd like to call on the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of E+ Global, Sundari and Berhard, Mr. Andrew Ching, to present the gold medal to our winners from Germany. And to present the mock check, I'd like to again call on the Secretary General of the Lorong Volleyball Sa Pilipinas Incorporated, Mr. Richard Palou, to pronounce. A great effort. Well done. Now in our final presentation, I'd like to again call on Miss Joyce Dayrick, the Marketing Head of Dataland Incorporated, to present the token of appreciation. Thank you very much for all your support and all the support of all the sponsors. Now I'd like to call on all the VIPs to come forward and have their photo taken with our top 3 place getters in gold, silver and bronze of the men's competition in the Manila Open for 2018. Now, and now, if the VIPs could leave the podium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, hang on. Later. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Germany. Now I'd like to call on the VIPs and the girls on the podium again for a group photo. And now I ask the players to stay on the podium, but thank you to all the VIPs. We're getting a couple of selfies at the moment. Can I ask all the VIPs to leave the podium so we can have a group photo? Now, can I just ask before we do the group photo, just a solo photo with all the men together, then we'll have a official group photo of all the ladies together. So just all the men's, top three, silver, gold and bronze for their group photo, then we'll get the girls back again to present the champagne. And girls, you can head back because we're about to present the champagne as well. Ladies, up on the podium again and accept the champagne. And I'd like to thank all our VIPs, Mr. Joyce Direct, Mr. Leanne Agbiani, Mr. Tony Liao, Mr. Gretchen Ho, Mr. Richard Palou, Mr. Peter Keiko, Mr. Andrew Ching, and Mr. Lou Chang for all their help and all their efforts and being part of, again, this FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour here, Manila Open 2018. And thanks to all our officials and thanks to all the spectators who turned up to patronise this event. Thanks to everybody involved. Hopefully we'll be back bigger and better next year to celebrate another round of the World Tour here at the Sands SM by the Bay for the Manila Open 2019. Thank you very much. Now it's time to go and party! And well done to all our place getters, gold, silver and bronze in the men's and women's competition here at the Manila Open 2018. Well done to you all and every other competitor that took part in this event. Just so all the players, could you please hang around for the media interviews? Could all the players please hang around for all the media interviews? Yeah. And now the media can approach the players for individual one-on-ones. I'd like to thank everybody for attending, and thank you and good night, and see you next year in 2019.